Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Tuesdays with Tish. Happy Tuesday. Coming to you with another reveal, a quick overview of an item that I just got, and it's actually going to be really kind of quick because I don't have a ton of time. I'm in a hurry. As you know, my videos are not edited or anything like that, so what you see is what you get. As you can see from the title, it's a new hot item. It's not a Coach this time, it's actually a Louis Vuitton item. I got it over the weekend and I just wanted to share with you guys really quick, just because I know it just came out and maybe some people are still waiting on the item or on the fence about purchasing it. But I just wanted to share my initial thoughts with you guys. Possibly at another date I can do what's in my bag and kind of how I felt using it once I get a chance to use it. So without further ado, let's get started. So it's in this big old bag or box. So it is a bag, and actually it's kind of a little haul because I did get a couple other items as well. But the main event is in here. So it's kind of a big bag. Here it is, y'all. The new Louis Vuitton Loop GM in reverse monogram. Believe it was released last Friday. I was able to pick it up on Saturday. I just wanted to kind of give a quick rundown of it. I actually wasn't anticipating on purchasing this one. I had been waiting on it, like many people, for quite some time. Then when I was offered to pre-order it, I had already purchased a different bag, which was the Alma PM in the monogram print. And so I was like, probably not. You know, I kind of lost interest because I was just waiting so long, and I got impatient and ordered that. Really cute bag, really nice. As you see in previous video, compares to the new Coach bag, the Rebel bag, the Alma does. And so I knew I liked the shape and the style, so I picked it up. However, in the meantime, I had ordered a couple other things online that I needed to return. And then when I went to the actual store on Saturday, I brought that bag along, the Alma along, because it was the last day for return, and I didn't know, you know, I was like, let me see if I like something else just to make sure this is what I want. So long story short, I get there. This was like literally the first bag when you walk in the door. So I'm like, okay, I'll just look at it, whatever. I wasn't expecting to buy it because I felt like I was over it at that point. And so as I was waiting for someone to help me, because they let me in, and I had to sit and wait for a CA or SA to be available. And as I was waiting, it was sitting there. A CA had shown the bag to someone else. They put it back because it was on a mannequin on display. And then when I saw them pull it out, I was like, ooh, it's kind of cute. I don't know. So that person, I guess, didn't care for it. Maybe they went with something else. I don't know. So I saw them put it back, and I'm just sitting there itching like, I want to take it off. I want to take off the mannequin so bad, but I'll wait. So anyway, I was telling the story to the essay that was helping me, because the person that I actually normally work with, she had an appointment and she wasn't available. So worked with a new lady, really nice. She pulled it off for me. She was like, oh, we just got it in. Like, they literally just got it in that day on Saturday. So they didn't even get it on Friday, and that was the only one that they received. So I was like, okay. As soon as she brought it out to me, I'm like, as soon as I touched it, I was like, nope, this is it. Just because I know some people's concerns were that of cracking or anything like that because of the nature of the bag, the hobo style with it bending. And so I was kind of concerned with the canvas as well. And I'm like, I don't know. As soon as I touched it, I already knew. It's very pliable. So I know I've seen other people in different chat groups and things like that. It said, excuse me, had the same concern and have maybe made comments about old comparison to the old school canvas. That's not as thick, yada yada. However, this canvas is a lot more pliable, a lot thicker than like I would say the old school style bags that they still sell, such as the Almas and the even the Pochette Matisses, even the mini Pochettes, things like that. It's thicker than that. And like I said, a lot more pliable. So I immediately was not concerned about that. And I really feel like the texture is just a little bit different, and some people were kind of concerned about the interior as well, not being the microfiber and things like that. But I can understand, but the quality is not the same as like the traditional bags such as the Alma or the Speedies in the traditional canvas material. So I just wanted to share that and kind of show you, compare with the another canvas item, the differences between this canvas and that canvas. But before I do that, just kind of quick overview. Has a reverse on the sides here. Hobo style, no feet or anything like that. It's a generous size. I felt like they initially was labeling the size at MM and maybe changed it to a GM once they released it. Because I kind of been following this bag for quite some time, and I'm pretty sure they had it at that initially, but I do feel a GM is accurate. Haven't even tried to put anything in it yet. Like I said, it's very fresh. I've been staring at it, but I haven't put my stuff in it or anything like that. I just really am showing you the bag. So it does have the two zippers with the leather pull here. Some people were concerned about it not being that traditional metal pull and being cheaper. I think obviously leather probably costs more money than that metal pull, so I do think it's a higher quality item or quality detail that they added as opposed to that. Has this fun chain, and some people were complaining about it being shorter, but as I let this bag sit, because I know I've seen a lot of people's bags and it's sitting like this and it looks short when they don't have anything in it, but I don't know if it has to do with placement, how you're adding it to your bag, or if you're actually putting it in the front of the bag or the back. But as you can see, mine just sitting here with nothing in it, empty. It hangs, and as you put stuff in it, it's gonna hang even more. So, because when you put it in, it's gonna, you know, your stuff is gonna make it more of a hobo style instead of a crescent. But so I love the hang time on the chain, so I'm good with that. I will say the only thing I didn't really like on it is the leather crossbody strap that it comes with, but I got a fix to that, and that's part of my haul. So the leather accents has the cognac leather. Again, that was something I wasn't sure I was gonna like the color in real life, but I really like it paired with the monogram and the reverse together. It's really nice. One other thing I will say that it doesn't really have a lot of glazing, which I don't know if people were complaining about that, but honestly I would prefer it to not have glazing because, as you know, people have experienced a lot of glazing issues with other bags, and to me it eliminates that issue. And for construction wise, I can see why they may have not used it as much, because these ends don't have glazing or anything like that. None of these leather pieces do. The tabs don't really seem to have glazing either. It just kind of looks like paint. So if it is, it's a very thin layer of glazing, but like I said, I prefer not to have it, and I can understand why they didn't right here. Maybe because it would have rubbed against the canvas and caused some issues. So there's probably a method to the madness of why they didn't, but I'm good with it and I prefer it to not have the glazing. So on the side, it does have this leather tab here. I have no idea what it's for. The CA that I was working with, she didn't know either, and she really wasn't familiar with the bag. They just got it in. So I mean, it kind of depends on who you're dealing with and things like that to have the product knowledge. Sometimes you, being the customer, you know more about the item than they do. So I even showed her another item that I was looking for that will be released pretty soon, to try to pre-order it or something like that if it was available to do so. And she had no idea about the item. I'm the one that showed her the picture of it. So just keep that in mind. Your essays don't really know everything. I will say there is glazing on this piece at the top. So it looks like these have the two canvas pieces, two separate pieces, as opposed to a wrapped around piece where like one side would have been upside down and the other side would have been right side up. So that's another plus. So you have both sides where they're right side up. I like that. We'll hop inside real quick. It's just an open compartment. This one is made in France, and it does come with a little pouch. So the pouch is the same exact canvas as this, very pliable, bendable, thicker, like I said, and it has a little strap that you can probably, use it as a wristlet if you're running to the store real quick. And there's a little hoop inside. It's just too dark for you to see, but there's a little hoop inside for you to attach this to as well. And the pouch was also made in France. So to give you a little rundown of the inside, it does have this just fabric-y material, but again, it's a little bit thicker and a smoother feeling, not as rough as the traditional Monogram pieces. And I'll compare that with you in just a moment. So the crossbody strap right here is just the cognac strap. It's adjustable. I have it on the largest setting, or the longest setting. On the longest setting, it's long enough for me to wear crossbody, but not as comfortable or exactly where I would like it to sit. But in a pinch, I would use it. But I just don't really like it with the bag. I'm not a fan of the strap. It's kind of thin. So that's pretty much the biggest drawback with it, the length and the thinness of it. I don't really care for it. I would have preferred them to do like a canvas strap to go with it, but hey. Again, light, if any, glazing. Kind of really just looks like it's painted on the sides with this strap. So, what did I get? Oh, what else did I get? I'll pull this out. Since I didn't like the strap, my idea was to buy this bandolier strap to go with it. I didn't know how it was gonna look or anything like that. Luckily, they had this in stock as well. So I plan on pairing it with this bandolier strap. It is available on the website. And for us tall or plus size people out here, it's tall and plus size friendly, nice and thick. It's literally the exact canvas as this, like the same size lettering and all that. It pairs very well, even though it has the black leather accents. it still looks really good because it's already multicolored. It blends very well. And that's what I plan on pairing this with, and it looks super cute together. As you can see, I think I got it upside down, but you get the gist. It's super hot. So I'm excited about pairing this together. Looks great as a crossbody. I just feel like this strap just levels it up so much more. I absolutely love it. So really quick, I may not be able to show you one of the items because I do have to hop off. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time today, but I did want to quickly share with you the difference of the canvas between this canvas and the traditional pieces that they always carry, and the differences between it. So if you're concerned about cracking, this could hopefully ease your concern. So let me get that out real quick. So I've had my mini pochette for quite some time. I've never used it, but I think this bag will call for a lot of pouches. Being the one empty compartment, I'll probably use pouches in here. So here's my mini pochette. And this is the same, this canvas feels exactly the same as my Alma. As far as the inside and outside, I can tell the thinness of it is very thin. If I put my hand with this, it's substantially thicker. You see how much pliable this is? This is more stiff. I mean, it has pliability, but if this canvas, this thinner canvas was on this bag, I may be more concerned. As well as the inside. So it still has the fabric material, but it's rougher. It's a rougher material and thinner than this, even though they're both fabric materials. So I just think this is a higher quality canvas than the traditional pieces. So I honestly do not have concern about cracking due to the slouch of this bag. And hopefully this will help you guys out if you had those concerns. And as you can see, I don't even know if you can tell on video, this just seems a little bit more supple, a little bit more shinier than the traditional piece. So, I mean, you just can just fold this. It does whatever you want. So, again, I would not be concerned about it. It's a really, really great bag. I think it's great for every day and all of that. So, if you're on the fence about it, I would definitely pick it up. I'm not positive if this is going to be just a seasonal limited edition thing, or if they're going to continue to carry it. I've gotten mixed answers on that, so I'm not sure. But if you know about it, let me know, comment. But I'll be back at another date once I've had a chance to carry it and go over how I use it and carry things inside it. You know, if we wait a little bit, I'm sure Amazon will come out with an organizer for this bag. If you guys are like me, don't really you like to protect your bag or keep it as new looking as possible, as long as possible. I'm sure they'll come out with something. For me, I usually like to use organizers and totes and stuff like that. This bag, I don't see myself doing that, but who knows. Like I said, I'll use like pouches and stuff like that. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be back again once I have time. Hopefully it's next Tuesday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye.